Hi, I'm Jeremy,
And I'm Audrey.
and we are conducting a study on different cultures and how they tend to stick with people of the same similar cultural background.
We focused on the students here at UTSA. Over the past couple of weeks, we've been observing the students of different races and cultural backgrounds. We handed out surveys to a couple of students. Some of the questions asked, how comfortable would you feel if a student of a different race came and hung out with you and your friends? Would you still be able to talk the way you talk? Would you be scared of offending the person of the different race? Basically, would you be able to be yourself?
And we also did some interviews around campus to see if the campus or the students felt the same way we did about how people tend to stick with each other.
Hope you enjoy our video. Good afternoon. I'm here with fellow UTSA student Jeremy. Jeremy has been attending UTSA for the last 4 years and he has agreed to help us with our research today. Jeremy, what race would you classify yourself as?
I classify myself as Hispanic because my mom's from Mexico, my dad's from San Antonio. They're both Hispanic.
Okay. Would you say you primarily hang out with people of the same cultural background?
Yeah, I tend to see myself hanging around more Hispanic kids, just because I grew up in the neighborhood with Hispanic kids, and I went to school that was mainly Hispanic kids.
What high school did you go to?
South End.
Okay. Is there a particular reason why you choose to hang out with people, of the same race as you are?
I think it's a comfort thing. Like when you go to somewhere new, like school or college, it's kind of like it could be an overwhelming experience, but if you find people with similar backgrounds and stuff you have in common with, it can make the transition easier.
Okay. What language do you speak around your friends?
English and Spanish, we tend to talk in English and then Spanish, throw it in here and there a little bit.
Yeah. How would you feel if someone of a different race came and hung out with you and your friends?
Personally, it wouldn't bother me, but I think we might make them uncomfortable. Like, 'cause we speak Spanish sometimes, and they might not know what we're talking about and might become offended or mad about the situation.
So you yourself wouldn't be uncomfortable, but you feel like the other person would be
Yeah, I feel
uncomfortable?
like they would be uncomfortable because it's something new to them, and usually people don't like change or new things. It kind of like makes them uneasy.
Okay, so you could definitely be yourself.
No, I wouldn't be able to be myself. I feel like I'd have to be different. I would just try to speak English because I wouldn't want to offend somebody or upset them.
And how do your friends act when somebody of a different race comes and hangs out with y'all?
They're kind of weird. Like they're real like careful what they say. They're not being themselves really.
Have you noticed that around here on UTSA campus that the students primarily hang out with people of the same race or cultural background?
Well, in class it seems everybody's like mixed up and just talks to everybody. But around campus you tend to see people like hanging out with the same race. I think it's just like a comfort level and they just like comfortable being around the same race.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Jeremy, for your participation, helping us with our research, and that'll be all. Okay, so we're here today with 2 UTSA students who have agreed to help us with our research.
I'm Daisha, I'm a sophomore.
And I'm Ryan, I'm a senior.
Okay, Daisha, what race would you classify yourself as?
African American.
Ryan?
African American.
Would you say you primarily hang out with people of the same cultural background?
Yes, all the time.
Yes, of course.
Is there a particular reason why you choose to hang out with people of the same background?
It's easier, more comfortable.
Yeah, you're more comfortable with the people that are generally the same skin tone or whatever, because you're raised, that's the family you're around, so that's who you're used to being with.
Okay, and what language do you speak around your friends?
English.
Ebonics.
Okay, I think a lot of people speak Ebonics. How would you feel if somebody of a different race came and hung out with you and your friends?
It would be different because I would have to be a totally new person, kind of. I would have to tone everything down, basically.
Okay.
I think that if they came around my friends, I'd be the same. Seeing as though it'd be majority of my friends and it'd be one new person. I'd be trying to get to know that person, but besides that, I mean, it's majority of us, so I'd probably be exactly exactly who I am around them.
Okay. How do you think your friends will feel if somebody of a different race comes and hang out with you in your group?
They're gonna feel the same.
Probably about the same too. Like I said, it'll be the majority of us. So.
But I'm still gonna act different.
Nah.
I am. To make the other person feel comfortable.
Okay, so you kind of tone it down just a little bit to make your friend feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if they're my friend, then they generally act like me anyway. So, I mean, they'll be fine.
All your friends don't act like you though.
Anyway.
Okay, next question. Have you noticed around campus that people of the same race kind of tend to stick with each other?
Yes. It's so separated here.
Yeah. Everybody just sticks to their, I guess you could say, race or people. Like you have Little Africa in the HSS or the MH. You got just a group of black people sitting in the same spot every day. So, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much for your time and thank you for your honesty. That'll be it for today. Thank you.
Let's keep it on and keep walking around. We'll see what we can get. Yeah. Oops. Not that. Okay. Yeah. They wanted to go to class. That's unfortunate. The one time we don't need everybody going to class. It's 12.
I'm just. So what's your name? Okay, I'm Kelsey. I am. I'm nice.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, pasta. Yeah, that's good. What are you guys looking at over here?
Tienes que ver como, ¿qué chingados estás aquí?
Looking at the ladies over here. That's cool. A little bit. Focus. See? There are the ladies. How you guys doing?
In our interviews and surveys, we have come to the conclusion that students do feel more comfortable hanging out with students of the same race or cultural background.
While most students in the surveys and interviews did say that they were comfortable speaking to people of other races and different cultural backgrounds, the people that they were closest to, they tended to be people of the same cultural background as them.
So don't be afraid to integrate yourself with students of a different cultural background. You could be the one to break the comfort zone. Hope you enjoyed our video. Bye.
Okay, it's going now, so. I hope so. Alright.
Hi, I'm Jeremy,
And I'm Audrey.
and we are conducting our study on whether or how comfortable people are on. Shit, I forgot already. I suck at this. I can't.